welcome back. G'day. Something a little different today. Out and about for a drive on the Australian countryside out here in the scenic rim. I thought I'd go to a lookout, Tiny's lookout, see what the afternoon light looks like, grab some images from there. Then I'm going to move on to an old shed in the middle of a field, try and get some classic Australian countryside shots. So yeah, come along for the adventure. Let's go. So I'm up on Tiny's lookout. Drove up here, up along the ridgeline, and I'm going to follow this ridgeline back down home. Came from behind the vlogging camera. Clouds, they got it wrong. I was on windy actually, and it said there was a lot of high cloud above me. And with the sun setting, I was hoping to get some nice high cloud out on this vista here, and with these mountain ranges. But as always, my luck, I should say, the clouds have actually split. So there's high clouds going that way, and there's not many out this way. But never mind. I'm going to see what the afternoon light brings, and then I'm going to follow this ridgeline down and to Carney's Creek Crossing and find this old shed, take an image of it in the afternoon light as well. I've already met two locals while I'm out and about. And they're loving it because it is red hot here at the moment. I'm about an hour and nearly 2 hours inland from where I live on the coast. It's probably 33, 34 degrees today. Quite windy, really hot winds. And the two locals I met were two of the second most dangerous snakes in the world, two eastern browns, both of them over a metre long. Two of the largest snakes I've ever seen, or eastern browns I've ever seen anyway, in the wild. So I'm quite mindful. I'm always a bit sketchy looking around. And in my life, I've only seen, prior to today, 3 other eastern browns. So to see 2 in one day along this road here is a bit unsettling. I've only got my van shoes on and some socks, so I do not want to be tagged by an eastern brown out here. And they were not scared of me at all. Flew the drone over one, and he wasn't phased. And I followed another one with the vlogging camera, and he would stop and then raise his head up and look back at me, see what I was doing, and then he'd carry on and kept doing that. So I left him alone, plenty of birth. That's what you do with any snake in Australia. Don't try and attempt to touch or catch them. Just give them their space and they should leave you alone. But still on edge a little bit. Anyway, back to the landscape here. Great Dividing Range looks nice. Harsh light, and I don't know what I'm going to shoot. Maybe some gum trees, maybe some nice afternoon light in the valley here. And like I said, I want to move on, get down this ridgeline and see what else I can shoot. So yeah, no real plan today. I know a lot of landscape photography, you sort of pre-plan your shoots, where you're gonna go, or your composition, what you're going to shoot. But today is just a free-for-all. I'm going to wing it. Like I said, bring you guys along. So any nice images I've grabbed, I'll chuck them up for you, and probably a good hour and a half before that sun drops over here, and might get some nice light in this valley. Hang around, see what I get, and then I'm going to go to this shed in the middle of the field, this old shed. I'll tell a little story about that, so hang around. See if we get a nice image of that. Yeah, so I was just walking around with my camera handheld. I had my 24 to 200mm lens on. I was just seeing where the light was hitting, some of my subjects, getting some countryside images here, and hopefully some of them turn out all right. As I said, the light was really harsh, that late afternoon sunlight hitting most of my subjects, so no need for a tripod and composing shots, just walking around, firing off some handheld shots here. So here they are. There's it, Carney Creek's crossing hut. A little story about this. A lot of people think it's an old farmer's cottage, or the leading hand or helping hand on the big station here. This cottage used to live here 100 years ago. It's actually an old schoolhouse. This isn't its original resting ground, or original place where it is. It's its resting ground now. I was down the road a bit, I believe. I'm not sure which way, but I know it wasn't here. It was an old schoolhouse. So the local community and farmers would all come here, late 1800s, I guess, early 1900s, and learn out of this building. And the farmer acquired it. I guess they were going to destroy it, and he's put it here on his land, and now it's a famous landmark with astrophotographers. They love taking their astro images arching across this building, and they will cross the land here and put a light in there and light up. Looks fantastic. I've tried. Came here about 8 months ago to try to shoot this. I got the astro wrong actually, and it was too low on the horizon. But definitely one to come back to. And I try an astro here. There's a sign just up here. It's how famous it is. I don't think you're actually allowed to cross this fence. It says please ring the farmer, and for biosecurity reasons, he doesn't want, you know, dragon seeds and all sorts of crap on his land here. So yeah, you can, fences here, you can get an easy image just from here. So I'm gonna wait for the sun to sink, and there's some clouds above it. So hopefully if they go red or pink, I could be in for a stunning shot here, guys. But fingers crossed. And knowing my luck, they'll disperse and we won't. But I think I'll get some nice image anyway. I might do a bracket shot because the sun's sinking behind it. So the front of the building here is gonna be all in shadow. But I'm gonna set up right here. Just wait for that sun to drop. Hopefully some of these clouds light up. Let's do it. Set my camera up here. There's some harsh light now, so I'm just gonna wait. About 15 minutes, I think, till that sun just drops behind those trees, and great dividing range back there. And hopefully these clouds light up. Man, be worth it if it does. But yeah, still, I'm getting some nice golden light shooting it. So I'm just doing some bracketing, exposing for the front of the building, and then doing another shot for the sky. Just this classic old schoolhouse here. And I can see why people think it used to be an old farmhouse. But yeah, there's some big huntsmans in there. Glorious. So just framing up my composition now. I'm waiting for the light. I moved down from where I was. The center of the house in the middle, I had trees to the left and trees to the right, and I wanted to separate them. The trees to the right were clumping on the side of the schoolhouse. So I came down to just get that separation and give it a more lonely feel, this house in the middle of the field. I was also hoping that the grasses would be a bit longer and brown, sort of that more brown dead look that I can see behind me here and throughout the theme for today, but never mind. Not long now till the sun sets. I'm getting some, firing off some shots. You can see the nice afternoon light just coming across this field here and lighting up the two trees up the back of the hill there and lighting up the side of this house. And again, I'm not sure if I'll bracket it or just get the one exposure. which will look better in the end. I am doing both. I am bracketing and going for one exposure, and then I'll play around and see which one looks best. And in the meantime, I'm just going to wait for that sun to dip a bit more. Again, my luck, the clouds are moving that way. If they do light up, I could go up further and then shoot back. I don't know how that'll look composition wise, but you can't get it all. You can't win them all. Just hurry up and sink, sun, so I get some cloud there. Well, it didn't produce, unfortunately. I hung around and some clouds came in, but they just didn't, wasn't what I was after. I did get some nice golden afternoon light, so I hope those images look good. So yeah, starting to get smashed by mosquitoes as well, so it was time to leave. Thanks for coming along, guys, appreciate it. I'm on my way back home now, get some dinner. Yeah. If you like this video, leave a comment, smash like, and if you're new, consider subscribing. See you on the next adventure, guys. Have a good one.